Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Xbox One Survival Let's Play. So we're going to get straight into today's episode. We're going to start off by building a couple of Christmas trees in the world. It's that time of year again where we need to get stuff decorated. We did this last year with a decent tree, but I think we're going to continue with that theme, and we're going to build a couple this time. We're going to build one where we built one last year, which is essentially in the area behind this building, and we're also going to build a second one in a different location, somewhere that's a little bit more relevant to the time being. So, first things first, we're going to need ourselves some spruce saplings. We're going to need 8 in total. We might as well just take the rest of them, just in case. We're going to need a little bit of bone meal, so let's grab some from here. That probably should be enough, but let's grab a full stack. Then we're pretty much just going to need the decorations for everything now, which is essentially it's just end rods and wool. So, let's now move and go and grab the wool, which is over here by our old sheep farm area. I'm trying to think, we probably will only need a couple of colours, but we'll probably grab like 2 of each or something. We want to kind of mix everything up. So we'll see how everything goes. So, in here we have, let's grab like 4 red, 4 green. Four of each sounds about right, because it gives me the options to put a couple on each or just not bother. Don't really have the orange this year. Blue, yes, let's go with a bit of blue. I guess we could go with pink. Don't really have too many colours on offer here. Got 4 sort of there and 4 here. Okay, so let's get our way up here. Let's see if we can jumpstart ourselves. Probably we can't. Oh, there we go. Just waste about 4 fireworks, but that's fine. So the place we placed it last year, if you don't know, is down in this section right here. Now hopefully it'll grow a little bit smaller, because this time around we actually do have proper trees in this area now. So we're just going to put it pretty much in the middle. Maybe bring it forward 1 more block to there. Smash those out. And let's see how big it grows. We don't want this. We want the smaller ones. Yeah, we're going to have to be a little bit fiddly here. So, first of all, that's a really good use of some wood, though, for growing. I should really start using these trees in the tree farm. I'm hitting my head because of the jump boost, which is rather annoying, which does mean I should probably be digging the tree a little bit differently. Instead of doing 3 and then turn, I should do 4. But, anyways, oh, I'm going to have to now because I accidentally broke something. Yep, there we go. But we're close to the top now anyway, which isn't too bad. How much higher do I have to go? Oh, I can probably smash it all from here. That's fine. So we'll just break all of this. I knew it wouldn't work first time. It just never does. Nothing's ever in your favor when you do things like this. So then we'll just smash our way back down. Break it. Thank you. There we go. So the second location, I want to put one just outside where the currently the location of the castle is, because I think it'd be nice to have something near where we're building, just to spice it up with a little bit more colour. So let's try this attempt too. Got quite a lot of wood from 1 tree. We only want the smaller ones though, which is a little bit tricky, because they will probably just produce stupidly big ones like this. So bear with me until I get the right size tree, and then I will be right back. Alright, I think we finally got a tree that we're happy with. It took a lot longer than I thought it would do, but I think we've eventually got the tree height that I wanted, and the shape that I wanted as well. Now we have the easy job of just decorating it. So let's take out some of our material here. So let's just throw all this on the bar. Let's probably leave 1 colour. Oh, in fact, we'll leave the end off, because we're going to have to work our way up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of walk around it and just kind of sprinkle in some colour here and there. And that's pretty much all we do for these trees. They're pretty simple. So we're just going to alternate where we put our stuff. Let's go for a yellow one here. And then we'll do a light blue. And then a pink. We need one sort of in that area as well. But that's fine. Literally, we've just got to pillar up and keep repeating the pattern. So we'll do the same again on these couple of heights here. I think I can actually probably just walk around the outside of this. Probably decorate most of the side from this piece here. I'll decorate this side first, and then we'll work our way around. So we want to avoid putting the same colours in the same places, so we'll go with the red. Then we'll go with the green and so forth. We'll put one here. We'll put a yellow up there. So we don't really need to do too many, because obviously you're going to put the end rods in as well. And speaking of end rods, we're going to dangle a couple. We're going to put one just buried in here. It just lights the tree up a little bit. We'll put one just over that. We'll put one there. Not too much, it's just a little bit of detail. And then obviously it keeps the tree lit at night as well. We've got a jump boost, so we can just use that to our advantage. And then I'm going to try and get one there. Nope. See, this is the problem. Okay, you can just break these by hand. There you go. Don't use these very often because I don't find there's any use for them. There we go. Actually got in the right place. And then we probably want to have them all pointing down because those sideways too look ridiculous. So let's just do a bit of a knocking out of some of this wood so that I can get back up. I know there's 2 there, so let's just break that. Try again. Take some of these off our bar. We're actually going to need probably more wool than I thought. I was probably only planning to put a couple pieces per tree, but it looks like we're going to use more than that anyway, but that's fine. So we've obviously got a couple we need to change these sideways ones to make sure that they go the correct way. So we'll just break this guy, place him up. We can probably just jump like so. Yeah, grab that there. This jump boost is annoying a little bit, but it's one of those things you can deal with. It's not too bad. Trying to just concentrate a little bit, make sure we don't screw this up any more than we already have. So we'll stand on this side, we'll place a blue here, we'll have a pink here. What else have we got? Just a light blue really before we start using colours again. We want to get one down below us again, so we've already got red there. Let's go with light blue here. Aha! Actually getting on with this now. It doesn't look too bad. It looks quite clustered actually on that side. So we'll spread it out a little bit. We'll put the, let's put a green here, a dark green, but we're going to go down there. We need to be careful though, because obviously all these will end up on the same height if we're not too smart about this. Dark blue looks like it's going to be the best chance for this side. We'll stick it on the edge down here. I do actually have some leaves on me from all the shaving that I was doing on the trees. Not much to go now. Probably got a little bit. So let's just use the remainder of what we've got color-wise. We're going to put some more end rods up here. There's already one there, so probably don't need to. It's a little bit dark on the lower layer, but that's fine. Actually, what we're going to do, mix it up, and we're going to put one standing on top of it. Because the rest of them have all been buried or next to the tree. This one's floating. So we'll bring this one down. Because obviously I think there's a leaf supposed to be there. So if we put that there, we'll break this. We'll jump up first of all, so we can save ourselves the job of doing it afterwards. All the yellow stuff's on this side of the tree, so we need to go and put the yellow and green on the other side as well. Let's break the one we're stood on, green. Let's do a yellow one here. It looks a bit bland there, but you won't see that too much. Maybe needs like a red, sort of a red piece. That'll break my end rod. Let's place that there. Aha! Last but not least, got a little bit of colour left. We can probably just spread these last 3 around it. Oh, we've got light blue. I wondered why we had no actual repeats of certain colours. Let's try and sneak ourselves some light blue in. And I was almost going to put it in the one location where there is a light blue piece, but that's alright. Let's just jump up here. We'll place one here above that. It's 3 very close together there, but that's okay. And we'll place it down here as well. Place one there. And yeah, I think that's pretty much a nice decorated tree now. We'll break out all of this. Anywhere that looks particularly bland, we can just chuck in a colour. On the bottom, we could probably squeeze the yellow one right at the bottom down there. Dark blue can go the same here. Maybe the other one. I don't know why I'm being picky with this thing, because it's only going to be up for a month and then I'll take it back down again. But hey, it's nice to be festive once in a while. And we have one more. I feel like there's too much blue on the lower sections, but you know what, we'll just place it here. There, and done. One tree down. So what I'm probably actually going to thinking about this, is I haven't really thought about where the second one's going to go, and not really judging too much on how much wool it was really going to take to build that thing. I think we'll stick with the one for now, because I remember last year we had a Christmas tree, but that looks really good. I do really like that. We need to put some more end rods in it, I think. Probably on a little bit more this height here, just so that when we're looking at it, we can see it. We need to change that sideways one in there, so we're not quite done with this one. We need to make sure that they all point upwards first of all, downwards first of all. Let's place one on the bottom, right there. How are we doing on this side? So we've got one there, there's one there. Can I get all the way up there? I'm looking at where that is there. If I aim straight up, nope. Try again. Yeah, there we go. I can break that and it'll come back down. Or it'll get stuck in the tree. That's okay, though. Place one here. And then last but not least, we've got 3 there, 1 there. We're going to finish with one just there. And I'm pretty much out of end rods anyway, so I think it's a good thing that we're just sticking with one tree for now. I was planning on probably putting the second one up here, but thinking about it, if we wanted to keep this centered and not make this look a little bit stupid, maybe in this area here might not have been a bad choice. But obviously, there's nowhere up here we could put it, because you'd have to put 2 for the symmetry stuff, unless you elevated it up right at the top here, But obviously next year, when we have finished a lot more of the castle, we'll have an interior. We can actually stick a tree in on the inside. Maybe that's something we focus on at the end of this week. Obviously, I've got other stuff planned anyway. That's a lot of wood for some stairs. Probably won't need to be farming the stairs the tree farm anytime soon. But yeah, that hasn't taken as long as I thought it would, which is good. It usually takes me a little while to get the resources gathered, but this year we actually had everything ready, which is really, really good. I think actually from last year I might still have something buried underneath where one of the presents was. I'm not really going to go looking for it, but I just know that it's down there somewhere because I never tore it down when I did everything else. Now this episode's a little bit short, so we're going to go and find something else to do, which probably means we're going to be continuing to build on our castle today then, now that we've dealt with our Christmas tree. Because obviously we're going to be doing survival week, which means that we have plenty of episodes out this week, which means we don't really need to be messing about too much with some other stuff. I was actually at the skeleton farm grinding my levels back, if you couldn't tell. I was trying to get my pickaxe back up to full durability again. Not really bothered about this one, but it turns out don't really have anything that's efficiency 5 that isn't already broken. It's amazing. Is I need that back. I need this shovel back, really, but don't really have the gear to do it. I could do with repairing this, but then again, is it worth doing 3 diamonds on it? I actually have plenty of sticks in here, so let's not make any more. Benefits of having a really, really good wooden chest. Can it actually be repaired is the question. 26 levels. It's probably going to be more now that I do a brand new pick. I wonder if it'll do full durability for less than 26, because it's a pickaxe. Where is it? Here. Here. 25, brand new. See, that's not so bad. It's got efficiency 5, unbreaking 3. I could do with Silk Touch being on it, really. Because otherwise, when I farm the hill, I'm going to have to resmelt it all. Is that worth doing, though? Because I really need an efficiency 5 Silk Touch pick. That's efficiency 4. That's not bad. How expensive is this one to repair? Where's the pickaxe? There it is. So that's only 5. If we can find ourselves an efficiency 4 book, I think we'll be good. I need to make sure I break this properly. There we go. With a pickaxe and not a shovel. So, I think our objective really should be to repair this pickaxe with this one. That one can just go away for now. What book is this? Oh, that's Infinity. Have I got efficiency in here? I doubt it. But it's always worth a look. Aqua Infinity, Blast, Lure, Sharpness, Feather Falling. Nope. Sadly, we don't, which means probably going to have to take a quick trip back to our base to grab... In fact, let's grab some books from here. And while I've got 33 levels, let's see if we can get ourselves an efficiency 4 enchantment on some books. Sadly, the nearest full enchant station is actually at the skeleton farm, which is no good. I didn't set one up in my base, which is really, really annoying. But it means we still have to head out over here anyway. But that's fine. Actually, I think I might have set one up in my base. I just don't remember redoing it again. I remember I've got like a full double chest worth of enchanting books. So maybe I've got one down there, but let's just check our enchanting table anyway, because we've got the books on us and the levels. It's only going to cost us 3. Haven't done any enchanting recently in a very long time. There isn't any here because they're all knockback. Proj and Aqua Infinity and their Smite books. Does this side have any lapis? No, it doesn't. Do I have any in my ender chest? Blue shulker box? Yes, I do. Okay, phew. That's very lucky. None of these are going to be any use to me, which is a sad shame. Unless I had a Silk Touch book. But then again, that pickaxe that I was going to use was already more expensive anyway, so let's just shove that in. And that one book there. Sharpness 3, Depth Strider, Proj 2. I'm going to have to start cycling this, which means I'm going to have to start getting some duff books. But what I should have done, did I turn the lights back off on the skeleton farm? No, I didn't, which means there's going to be plenty of skeletons behind us. Power 3, Power 1. These are pretty bad books. Still Power 1. Looking for efficiency 4. Aha, there it is. Sweet. That was really, really lucky. That was probably one of the last ones we'd have been able to do. What does it make sense to do first? That is going to cost 8, but that's 5. What if I do... Hang on. What if I do this? That's 4. I think this will be the cheapest option, is to do it this way. 23 or 11. Let's do 11. There we go. we got ourselves a new efficiency 5 pickaxe, which means we can start mining out the hill properly. So really, this one is going to be our mining pick until it basically destroys itself. It can't really have that much low durability on it, which is good. So, let's throw away some of this stuff. Let's head back now. I will just throw some of this junk in one of these chests. Get a little bit close enough. I could really do with all this stuff actually coming with me. So let's just grab it and transfer it to our actual chests. There's 46 white wool in there. Been looking for wool for ages. Is there anything useful actually here? Wow. Okay. It looks like we have some chests down here we need to sort through because there's plenty of stuff here. 11 cakes. Wow. What's in this one? It's mainly dirt, nether brick, netherrack. There's nothing really useful in that one. Oh, look, some more leaves. I can make a full stack of leaves. I'll leave the 14 behind. Let's just grab the glowstone. I do need some glowstone at some point, but I don't know. I'll sort that off camera. It really doesn't bother me. Those guys can stay there. I will come back and farm on them later on. What a messed up inventory. I'm not going through the nether. It is quicker, but there's no point because I'll end up backtracking on myself anyway. It's night time, which means we can just head there straight away. I actually haven't checked on our villages up at the top where the iron golems are in recent times. And it looks like my fireworks shot off but didn't activate my wings, which is a little bit annoying. Let's try this again. There we go. So yeah, we've still got all our villagers up there, which is really good. Which means nothing's getting up there to kill them, which is always a good sign. So let's spin round past my face, go back down to the lowest points of the town itself, and let's start dropping off material. First of all, let's get rid of these, and that goes in the chest below. Habits. Need to kind of stop these things. So let's just chuck all that in there. If it's got space, not the leaves. There we go, and the slabs. Anything else for the chest? No, there isn't. Moving on to the next set of chests. This one over here has the leaves in. Wool really shouldn't be up here. Wool should be in the chest by the sheep, which I'll keep hold of that for now. End rods go in the netherrack chest. Well, the nether and end chest. Those really can just get thrown in this chest in here. Oh, I really can throw all this wood away as well. I don't really need that much wood right now. Has I got the space for it is the question. Nope, I do not. So many doors in that chest. That's amazing. There is one birch wood there. One. Is there anything with less than like a block? There's one spruce stair, which I guess I could take out and throw in the spruce wood. Just put that there for now. Doesn't matter. So, now that we've finished messing about and we really haven't got anything done in the last 5 minutes, let's actually go and grab ourselves some building materials and we're going to carry on building on our castle. So, what else do I need out of here? Cobblestone is mainly the problem out of this one. It's the stone, the stairs, and that's pretty much it. There is at some point, we do need to get on with building some of the pathways again, because I haven't really built too many in recent times. But yeah, so, let's see how much we can actually build. We're probably going to look at the very top there. Oh, let's grab some spruce wood for the roof of that one. Let's try and do the roof on there as well. Let's just jump down and grab some quickly. I know I just had some inventory, but hey. That whole thing of messing about of what we got in the space to make anything turned out quite a lot, actually. So, we've got the cobblestone to make cobblestone stairs. We need ourselves a crafting bench. That's annoying to have to use some of that, but that's okay. I think we've got everything we need. Fireworks, yes. Food, yes. I think that's it. I know it's a bad habit to keep checking so much, but we will be okay. I don't need that on the bar. I need that and that. And then we're just going to fly our way up there. If it lets me. There we go. It's actually so high up. It's borderline needing 2. Haven't done anything else up here yet, so we're going to start up here. Then we'll finish this off first of all. We do need to get on the underside and start actually putting the stairs back in again. So let's just turn this all into stairs. There's no reason not to. Place our crafting bench. Do some quick crafting. Classic crafting on the Xbox. I think I've got used to it by now. There's not actually much different to the PC. It's just really, really slow. Like, for example, you stop doing stuff like I just did there, and you end up with this weird... it won't let you do anything. It's a bit annoying, but hey. Let's just do that as well. I've got 8. Let's leave those 8 there for now, because it means I can make some stuff if I need it. So we actually did pretty much finish this right-hand side here. We're going to take out anything that's just dirt, because there's no point. Anything else that's pretty much like a super thick all the way up to the top, we'll leave those in. But it's things like this, they like 3 high pieces of dirt, which symbolize the top of the mountain. We're just going to remove those immediately and just build like this. So we'll take that one out. How high is that one? Yeah, that can stay. That's fine. Oh, this is actually the top. I didn't even notice. So let's go back onto this side then. Let's do how much of this needs to just be normal. I think the entire way up, it's just, it doesn't change, I don't think. Let's just place those. There we go. I know you can't see it, but still, it's worth putting it in. And see, we did need these because we need to make some slabs just to cover the top. So let's just make some quick bit of slabs. We'll do 6. Those can go back in my inventory. That's fine. That's the one thing I do like about the classic crafting, the way they changed it. We do actually need to change one thing. We need to put a stair block. How far back from the edge is it? It's on the one next to the end. So we'll just run our way down here. So there's the end one. Oh, it's actually on this one here. Whoa, super quick pickaxe. Tearing through it. Man, have I missed efficiency 5. Oh boy. Which means I can start terraforming this thing, really. So let's figure out roughly where everything's going to go. So pretty much everything from this point in this direction needs to go. So we're just going to do ourselves a quick tunnel, and then we'll blitz our way through some of this stone. So how big is this section? It's not that big. We're just going to quickly tear some of this out, because this really will do most of the work for me. Is now that I've got this pickaxe, I could probably spend an hour or so in between the episodes just tearing through this side of the mountain, so that we can actually build the second half of the castle together on camera. I think that'll be much better, because then we can start tearing out the inside of the castle and start working on all of that lovely interior that we're planning. We just need to get ourselves a starting point in our mountain to know where we're going to be working to. It's quite high up, to be fair, though. There's a lot of sand above me. That's because we used to have the waterfall there, didn't we? Which meant the sand would have generated underneath it. That's a little bit weird for placing sand and stuff, but hey. Yeah, that's the other thing, is we need to be careful that we're going to have dirt up here as well, and that we don't want to fill our inventory up like we already have done here, because it will effectively become a waste of material. I'm going to throw out some of the useless stuff, like one piece of grass, for example. But yeah, this is going to need a little bit of paying attention to. That's a lot of stone that we're wasting here. So let's just jump down. There we go. I'm going to dump it all in that chest there and see if we can get back up there and kind of get the position that we're at. Because if I can empty my inventory of stone, pick up all that and make myself an indent into that mountainside, I think that'll be good. Because then we can actually finish some of the roofing on the far side, which I was telling you about less than a minute ago. Let's grab that. There we go. Let's blitz our way up to the top. It's a little bit too high. I think we all have to take everything out up to this point and including it as well. I'd take that off the bar and put that there instead. Because obviously, I want to get rid of the dirt layer that's on the top. I think that's the most important, is it's going to be the bit that I'll need to get rid of the most. Stone's easy. When you have efficiency 5, stone is easy. You just got to remember that beacons don't quite work the same as they used to. You do have to continuously let go and repress your trigger. Otherwise, you get this weird stuttery effect that it's doing now. But if you continuously get it going, look at that. It's fine. But yeah, that's all the stone off that layer. So let's just tear through the last bit of dirt that we have on the side. Because then we can kind of see where we're at. We actually get this piece of mountain which we're going to terraform anyway. This is definitely the biggest piece of terraforming we've done in this area. We need to do everything above it as well is the problem. But I'm not going to do that on camera because that's dull, that's boring. And it's not worth my time wasting yours is either. So how high is this thing? We could probably just do a quick estimate by just smashing our way through like this. It's not actually that much. It's going dark. How close to the edge am I? I don't see the light coming back yet. Oh, there it is. It's coming back now. Let's just hold shift just in case I walk off the edge by accident, like I'm about to there. So it's actually not much further. We're probably going to have to bring it in just a little bit. But yeah, so we pretty much started our clearance of this mountainside, which is what's basically holding us back with the right-hand side of the castle, which is why we've built so much on the left-hand side, is because it's already pre-dug out. Well, the mountain kind of curves back that way, which gives me the option of it essentially being able to work it, which means half the corridors behind this area as well will also be pre-dug out, which makes it really, really useful for me. But yeah, so we're going to kind of work on this right now, and then we will get back to doing some of the digging off camera, because it's quite dull, but it's going to be a long job. It's a very, very tedious thing. We've already burnt through quite a bit of the pickaxe just on that section. I think we'll get to that point, though. We're going to get so much stone out of that section, we won't need stone for very long. Then we can build the wall over there as well, and we can start the terraforming that I mentioned last episode. So, roof. This is the tricky bit now, is what do I do for a roof on this height here? Because I avoided doing it on the one there, but I think what I'm going to do is just continue with the same pattern that we've got here on this one, which means there's... I don't know, do I want to do something like this, I think? I might do that, and then bring it back. So, where are we actually in retrospective? I think this is the border. I don't know. I've brought that forward a block, haven't I? Down here. So it's too high on the edge. Oh no, okay, so it's literally just brought forward on that final block, which means when we get up there... So that's the other thing, is I should be using ladders as well. I think that's much more useful, especially because of how high I am up in the sky. So actually, the whole rim is there. That's the rim around the outside, because then I can take out those extra blocks that I don't need as well. So this is the problem of not actually recognizing where I'm building my own stuff. It's going to create a little bit of a weird edge on the two corners, but that's fine. And I will just take out the stone brick that we don't need on the inside. What did I do then? That's wrong. How did I... What have I done? Those two? Is it just those two? Yeah, okay. And then we'll just take out this, because I can do that. Got to be careful. I'm using an efficiency pickaxe at the top, which means I will rip through most of this castle if I accidentally let slip. There we go. We got it. That's fine. So, over here, down below us, what you can see is we've got this diagonal piece which runs all the way up. So this is too high here, and so on. But, because of how it's shaped, we're going to have to put the stairs on the same height that the... You see the lip? The lip's actually lower than where your stairs are. So if you think about this, your stairs are going to be on this height here. Your stairs are actually on that height there, which means everything's off by one block, which means this corner piece actually has to be up one. Otherwise, as you can see, it doesn't work. And maybe what we... Yeah, it's going to have to be this block here that raises up one block. So let's place that there. And then it's going to be... Every time we go up a block, we're going to have to place a stair. There's the efficiency 5. Well, take that off my bar, put the efficiency 3 back on. I think it's just that slower reaction of a pick. I think it's so much better for building. Efficiency 5 obviously for tearing land out, but when you're not tearing land out, there's no point to having it. So we're just going to work our way up slowly on this roof over here, like so. And then we'll do one more, like there. Because eventually, as you can see from down here, it just goes to a point in the middle of the roof, which we do need to place some more stairs before we can reach that, though. So let's just stretch this out a little bit. This is a... it's going to be 4 or is it going to be 5 wide? This is where I'm going to make a quick decision as to what the size of this... Well, while I'm mumbling, I'm trying to point out to the section that I'm looking at. So down here, we've currently got 3 windows, so we're at the edge piece here. How far back are we going with this? Is it going to be 5? Because it sticks out at the front by an extra block, and then do 2 backwards. So then actually, when we do the roof piece here, we can expand across 1, even 2. Yeah, so we're going to go with 5, which means there's some stairs to replace. So when we get to this point here, we're going to have the same pattern we've been doing across the whole build, which means that a stair block has to go in there. Place 3 more normal stairs. Oh, normal. There we go. And then obviously the pattern that we do above it will go in there as well. But I don't have the slabs to do everything on it just yet. So I'll just place a couple of this stuff in. And then let's get our crafting bench out, get ourselves some slabs, and then just do a little bit of a repeated pattern. There we go. Break this. Because obviously when you're on the inside on the final layer, you can just add your stuff in afterwards. But let's just finish this off like so. And then this piece gets replaced with a stone stair, and so does that one. So, we're almost there now. It's actually not too bad. It's just a rinse and repeat on the pattern side. But, by the look of it, we're pretty much running out of time in this episode now. Now obviously, I've tried to stick to it and do a little bit of Christmassy stuff, but running out of wool hasn't really helped the cause. But we've managed to do a little bit more work on our castle as well. Oops, this is in the wrong place. So how much further do I need? I think that's actually it. I think that is the middle piece right there anyway. So, that won't exist. It will probably be a little bit further back. Hold on, let me just figure this out. Yes, it's a backwards stair and then it's flat slabs. Like so. But obviously that'll be like that to keep the pattern with it. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I guess I will see you all again in the next one. Bye-bye.